Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Stormer Plays, and let's play some more of Mass Effect Andromeda here as Sarah Ryder. Now, one thing to note is that we're starting a little early today, actually really early today, because I'm wanting to watch the summer showcase from Xbox, so I'm going to have to be finished before 1 o'clock so I can start that. So let's get underway, no time to waste. We were working on Helvari here. Do I have anything better than the Omniblade? Nope. Confirm loadout.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Hey, Mars. I understand. It's been okay, so it hasn't been 2 weeks since our last stream. We did do a short stream on Memorial Day, but it's good to be back for a full-length stream again. Hold on, I need to set an objective. Hold on. Helvaro. We need to find a way across the divide, and I honestly don't remember how to do that. I'm sure we'll find something eventually. Okay.
Excellently done.
I wish I had a sniper rifle. I really should probably equip one. Yeah, I'll lose a bunch of my refresh speed on my skills, but it makes doing stuff like this much easier. Whoopsie. Stop moving.
That's it. Good work.
I've missed some of this stuff.
One less to worry about.
Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage.
So there's more in the trench, though, so we're going to have to fight our way to it. I should have done this when I was first coming through, but I don't know if I could or not. I feel like I'm moving slower, which doesn't make sense.
Time to fight.
That's just not as powerful as what I'm used to. It doesn't have the stopping power of a Black Widow. All right. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Enemy is down.
Hey, Jeff. Ooh! That almost killed me.
Targets eliminated. Excellently done.
This sniper is completely useless. The only one I have, which is a problem.
Good work.
I'm gonna have to do something about that. If I'm gonna use a sniper, I need an actual sniper, and not a, I don't know what this is, but it's not a sniper.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
It doesn't have any kind of punch at all to it.
Breaking clean. Gravity goes away in 3, 2.
I am running out of ammo too, very quickly. There's hopefully an ammo box here soon.
Here they come!
Crap, 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 crap. Damn it. Well, hopefully... Okay, I haven't lost my progress at least, so there's that. But we do need to withdraw and get ammunition. There's no reason for us to risk running through here with very little ammo in our clips. Because, yeah, I think even my... I mean, I've got 83 rounds in the Maddox, but the Maddox is not nearly as strong as it was in Mass Effect 3. I'm gonna have to look up better assault rifles, I guess, because I was assuming the Maddox was gonna be just as reliable as it was in 3, and it definitely is not. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get back up there. Of course, there's always this method of getting back up there, but, you know. So how are you doing today, Joe? What's it looking like? Glade. Is it a special attacker? Physical. Ah, dang it. When will I ever be able to use Maple again? Oh no, I meant the Porygon. Is the Porygon special attacker? Okay, good. So which means I can use Maple for support. Huh? Okay. Oh, try attack? Okay. Which means I'll have to constantly be putting up light screen because it'll wear off without the light clay. Oh no! I need the Evilite. That's what Maple's holding. Crap. Well, if it doesn't use physical attacks, I guess it's fine. I probably have enough special defense and HP that the Evilite may not matter, so. I'm sorry, I did not hear that at all.
One in a million.
Targets eliminated.
What did you say?
Need a little assist.
Joe, what did you say?
Got 'em all.
Ammo. Hey, D. How are you today? Crap, 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 crap. Hey Joe, what did you say earlier? I never heard you and you didn't respond when I asked you to repeat what you said. Sorry. You said something about support and then you cut off and I didn't hear the rest of it.
We're not alone.
I guess I could bring you with covert cloak and light screen.
Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Haval has been found.
Woo, we're done.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them.
Glade is an incredibly useful Pokemon. Did I ever tell you that I used it in the Platinum's Battle Frontier? It was the one where you select which types to fight. Glade. Yeah.
So much violence.
Yeah, I used its wider range of different types to clear the crap. I forget what it was called. It was the one where you go in and you select what type of battle you're going to do, and then you fight a Pokemon of that type. It's not the tent. This is from Platinum, so it was crap. Maybe the arena. I don't remember. It was one of the battle facilities from Platinum. Basically, you have to win 50 fights to challenge the Frontier Brain. My method of choice was to pick 5 types and go all through 10 ranks with them. And then you have to do another bout of 50 encounters to get to the gold, because you get the silver from beating the first 50 and then beating the Frontier Brain, and then you get the gold by doing another 50 and then beating the Frontier Brain again. Yeah, well, it's all one-on-one, so you take one Pokemon in and the Frontier Brain uses one Pokemon, so. But I don't remember if I ever got to the gold. I know I got the silver, but I don't remember if I got the gold. Alright, I gotta see if I can find a way to fix this bridge so I can get across the ravine.
Need a little of this.
Hold on, I couldn't hear what you said. There was gunshots when you were talking. What's up, Joe? Yep, but I've already got the entire Porygon line shiny, so. Because during one of the outbreaks last year, they had Porygon was one of the Pokemon showing up in it. I want to say, didn't I get you a shiny Porygon as well, or did I get you a shiny Scyther? I don't remember. I got you a something shiny that time. Yeah, I think, I want to say the reason why it's a Porygon outbreak is because of Pride, isn't it? Because of Porygon's colors. Yeah, or pink and blue.
We just want to talk!
Hiroka don't talk to aliens.
You know, it's really hard to fight guys with guns while aliens are coming up behind you and attacking you from behind.
Loading ammo!
Ah, damn it. He stole my shield and got his own shield as a result.
Well executed. No more intruders. Someone help me!
Okay. This place can get a little buggy. I'm hoping it doesn't happen this time, because it got really
More
buggy last time.
assholes!
Don't
Yeah,
let
this was
them
a lot
fight
easier
you!
when I had a sniper rifle.
Here they come.
Targets eliminated.
Ooh, level up. Let's see, I got 6 points to spend. Ah, yes, I was saving that for the last rank of combat fitness. Let's see. When I'm in cover, I have significantly more damage resistance, and my stuff will recharge much faster. So, well, it looks like it's not glitched out on this occasion. Excellent. Because the last time I did this, it glitched out.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
You know, it's kind of silly then to put a health and ammo box there when they literally were putting down an infinite source of both of those right there at the bottom. We live for infinite ammo, and infinite ammo keeps us alive to get more infinite ammo. There's no such thing as too much ammo, Joe.
Fight's done!
We're not alone.
Plus, like in the latest Bethesda games, it's been like the actual like hack for getting money is just being an ammo dealer.
Hostile shuttle
Because
incoming.
it has no weight, it has good value, like you always get at least one like cap or credit for each ammo piece. And you get ammo usually in the 50 to 100 range per source.
Reload! You rock!
Ow!
Down you go!
It's just these guys ramming me right in the face is annoying.
One out!
Okay, Takai. Or Takata, whatever his name is.
Need a little of this!
Okay, we were joking around about what Japan in the Miraculous Universe must be like with all the like superheroes that are all over America. Like they must be crawling with supernatural creatures, magical girls, and protagonist level fighters. Which then led to the next joke, which was a little girl at the age of 6 like, "Mommy, I mastered my Bankai," and it's like Kagami's like, "I mastered my Bankai when I was 3." Don't play with your food, guys. Just kill it. Some seeds, D, not all of the seeds. I think you have a problem, D. Do we need to have an intervention? D, we love you and we are worried for you. Your seed addiction is getting out of hand.
Nice shot!
Did y'all ever see the Sonic intervention where they sit him down to talk about his ring addiction? Yeah, it was a comic where all the other characters in Sonic like sit Sonic down to talk about his ring addiction.
Enemy is down.
Not his fault he's a platformer protagonist where, you know, collecting is everything. Yeah, now with 99% more things to collect, so you can collect what you collect. Poke. games that have no point to having a collectathon, adding collectathons to give people more things to do and make them play longer. Like Kingdom Hearts and their puzzle pieces.
This thing's wrecked. Vines and computers don't mix.
Pathfinder, we might be able to reconnect power.
Cables. Could use these to reroute power to that console.
So do you have to like fly or something, or to get around, or?
Old generator. Might still work. That should get that console up and
Good
running
gracious.
again.
Axel! You've killed men under my charge. And now you'll crown that achievement by killing me too. And you, I know your face. Why do you help these murderers?
Ryder's an ally. She's already helped the scientists.
Tavos, let
at
me just say,
Darpanev.
you
I
fired
know,
first.
And they should be ashamed. After all we've been through with the Ket. Tell me why you come here, so I know why I've died.
The sages on Mithrava think you could remember the location of the third monolith. Because you used to know where it is, in a past life.
The sages sent you. Those secretive fiend brains with their scutting. They don't even care that their people are being enslaved and killed by Ket. My friends died for this?
I'm very sorry. I'm just trying my best to find the third monolith and save Havarl. I have an artifact or heirloom or something. I'm going to set it down, and I need you to take hold of it.
What? And?
Is it doing something? Doesn't look like it.
Wait. There are things like this in the museum on Aya. Ancient Angaran tech. This fits over a hand. Contacts on the inside for my electric control of... What did you do to me?
Are you all right?
I know things. The underground monolith. I remember. Pain. Desperation.
I need you to take me there, please. If you do this, we can save Havarl. Together.
You're an alien. I can't trust...
Then let me try to earn your trust. Please.
Deep beneath the surface, but not far. Meet me here. These coordinates. I will guide you the rest of the way. Just let me compose myself first.
You know, there's a new MMO coming out that I'm looking at. It's called Secret Forest. You play as like Fae
If one of these
slash
buildings
anthropomorphic
contains records of
animals.
Palev's evacuation, we could figure out where Emer's sister went.
It's a long shot, but
Yep, got a
worth
bunch of
try.
professions and stuff that you can master. So, also, there are guilds, and also you can either marry another player character, or you can add them as a sibling, which is like a close friend in other MMOs. So, basically, if you want, you can have like a bunch of brothers and sisters, and you can get married. But there's no like, there's not. Apparently, the mechanic's not too advanced right now. So. But they're very heavily like trying to sell the marriage mechanic. Like all the advertisements for it are showing like characters of different species getting married to each other. So yeah, basically it's like a two-sided MMO. You've got the dark side and the light side, and I guess I'm gonna be on the dark side because the cat people are on the dark side, which kind of makes sense because cats are selfish. So. that. Oh, it might help if I actually went up here and worked my way over. Let's extract Tempest, that's loadout. Of course, the forest is crawling with hostiles. Again.
Enemies!
Oh, in the latest season of Phineas and Ferb, they accidentally redirect a meteorite that was about to hit the Earth, which is probably a reference to all the things going around, like, this asteroid has a 1% chance to hit the Earth. Thing that's been happening lately. I don't know if y'all have seen that, but they redirect one of them, and there's this dinosaur who's putting down a flag. He's like, finally, we found a planet that won't be destroyed by an asteroid. And then the asteroid's just coming down at them from above, and he's like, oh no, not again!
Nice shot!
Nice work.
Yeah, there was a period of time... Oh, go ahead, sorry, Joe. Start the hangout? Is that what you asked, Joe? When are we going to start the hangout? As soon as the Outer Worlds 2 Direct is done. So I'll message you as soon as it's finished. Although, because I'm probably going to grab something to eat, I'll probably order something in to be delivered. And that way I can eat while watching the Direct, and I'll be ready to go as soon as it's done. So I just don't know how long the Direct is going to be. Damn it! Sorry, go ahead and finish, Joe. I apologize. Yeah. Okay. Here's what I know. The event starts at 1 p.m. So that's an hour before we finish. If the normal direct doesn't take a full hour, that means the Outer Worlds should hopefully start before 2. Which means it could be 2:30, almost 3 o'clock before I'm finished, so. I don't know. So I don't know how much stuff they're planning to show off at the Outer Worlds Direct is the problem.
Well executed.
And some people are suggesting they may just shadow drop it, and if they shadow drop it, well, that's a whole. They're probably going to reveal a lot about the game. But I doubt they're going to do that. It's probably going to be a holiday launch. Oh crap! I can't. That's too many people at once. That's too many. Ah! That's so annoying. Okay, maybe if I come from the other side, because I can't. There's 4 of them, and my allies don't like the brush, so they don't ever come help me, and I have to fight all 4 of them by myself without cover, and it's just not possible. Yep. The problem is this is a cover shooter, and they love to throw enemies at you in this game without cover. It's like why in a cover shooter would you give me enemies without cover? like this guy. Like, there's no cover around here for me to take this.
That's it. Good work.
Alright, I gotta go heal. Well, that was a mistake. Ha! Made it. Okay. Yeah, one thing that I've seen put around is that some people think that there is a chance that Elder Scrolls 6 may actually get an official trailer today. I don't know if I believe it or not, but apparently some of the insiders have been talking about how the stuff about Elder Scrolls 6 has been circulating internally at Microsoft, and they said that usually when stuff like that happens, that means they have a trailer that they're showing off and it's ready for play. So that's why a lot of people are confident that there's going to be a trailer today, but
Get ready to
I don't know.
fight!
The main reason that I am like hesitant to believe it is because that would kind of take away from the other things being shown today. But at the same time, it's been, yeah. Like, they really don't need, like, the biggest mistake they could make is, like, if it's not coming out till, like, 2028 or something, the biggest mistake they could make is to make us wait until the year it comes out to reveal any information about it. Because if it goes 10 years since the announcement without any information and the game's not out yet, they're done. Like, no one's gonna ever, like, they just can't do that. Like, they need to give us something before 2028.
This must be what it was like for those ancient Angara, finding strange things in the wilds.
It's possible we could discover something new from what you found. We should take it for further analysis.
And besides, I don't think it's going to get to 2028, and I really hope it doesn't. 10 years is too long. Like, 7 years is probably too long, but that's where we're at right now. Yeah, but there was a, so you know what happened with the Dragon Age games, right? Like, they actually like had to completely restart the game. They there was, yeah, it was a whole big thing apparently where they had to completely like scrap what they were doing and completely start from scratch. At least with Elder Scrolls 6, they have been working on it, you know, for a while. It was in pre-production for quite a while. Oh, come on. Really? A Velociraptor? How do I get into this vault? I honestly do not remember how to get in here. Maybe there? Knock, knock. I'm screwed. It's kind of hard. Sweet, sweet, I'm a bird. Oh, caw. So there's this parody version of Harry Potter where this person makes Chill Whisk or something like that, and anytime Fox appears, Fox is just like caw caw. Oh, and Dumbledore is a flaming homosexual. It's like, is that Dumbledore hiding in your closet? Have you met the man? He's never been in the closet a day in his life. Her passion is McGonagall, though, so she, there's a lot of, like, places with her voicing McGonagall, and she does a really good, like, Scottish accent.
Hostiles ahead!
What about the cha-cha slide, Professor? No, it's too powerful. I don't seem to be gaining any ground. I swear, it's like these enemies are respawning every time I go back to heal. Damn it! Well, they're definitely respawning when I get fucking killed. Yeah, that was the one I was talking about where Dumbledore was in the closet. Oh god, no! That was completely different, I think. I don't think that was the same. Yeah. When Dobby shakes them, it snows! Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this, like, little zone of death. I'm gonna have to return to the Tempest. No, I can't, because then all the enemies will respawn. Okay, let's try something different. Like, the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. What's your question, Joe? Yes. Now, the thing is, each individual enemy is not hard to kill. The problem becomes is that there's so many of them in a tightly packed area without adequate cover to shoot from. And this game is a cover shooter. Yeah, you're meant to take massive damage when you're out in the open, which is what's supposed to drive you into cover. But if there's no cover to shoot from, yeah.
Well executed.
Well, that's going to help. Okay, those guys are dead. Terrific. Welcome to the buffet. Police and children under 5 eat for free. Me nudges my child who's 6. I'm a police. Ah, here we go. Ah! Crap! No, go, go, go! No! Go! You gotta be fucking kidding me. There was absolutely no reason that should have happened. Where sometimes the character model just doesn't want to move. I have, yes. On several occasions, I'm like, please move, please move, please move. Why are you not moving? Do you want to die? I had to tell Shepard several times to move her ass because she was about to get killed. She would not move. No, you really can't, Shepard. No, you really can't. Your armor is made out of the prayers of atheists. Shepard. Am I in the right spot? I don't actually know. Guess we'll find out. And then she also can't stealth because the clapping of her ass tells everyone where she is. The Reapers are aware of your presence. Shepard, put your ass away. I'm sitting in a chair. I really hope I'm in the right place. I don't know. I don't think I am. I think I'm in the wrong place. I think this is the vault I'm supposed to come to later. But surely it wouldn't let me in here until I activated the third monolith, so maybe I am in the right spot. But you think there'd be remnant around if this was where I'm supposed to be. Which Pokemon is it? Like, I'm just a little fairy. I'm a baby. Joe. You can't smash babies. It's against the law. The law in areas. Has anyone seen this menace? He's going around throwing babies on the ground and taking their special defense EVs. Oh, wait, this is where I got that relic, isn't it? Raw. That poor baby, what did it ever do to you? I just realized how weird this conversation probably sounds to somebody just listening to it, because I can only hear my side of the conversation. That's the only side they can listen to. Y'all in your secret ninja mode where nobody else can hear you. More Porkia, more Porkia, we own all of your blades. They're singing a rebel song, sir. If you listen carefully, Trooper, you'll notice that it's the national anthem being sung very poorly. I don't know, sir. It's pretty suspicious. I never sing the national anthem. You can hardly call... It is a little strange, but hardly rebel activity to sing the national anthem. Oh, shoot. I remember now. Seriously though, like, the book called Night Watch, if you're looking for one Terry Pratchett book to read, that's the one I recommend. It's a time travel, like, special, like, where like, you know, all those fan fictions where characters are set back in time and have to relive certain events. This is that, but in like an actual like novel form. That's for sale. So the main character's Commander Samuel Vimes is sent back. Yes,
Let's do
he
this!
is great. Like, I heavily recommend the Discworld's Guards series. Yeah, between Detritus and Cheery and Angua and Carrot, there's all, and Nobby and Colin, there's all kinds of memorable characters in the City Watch
It's
series.
here. I just have to. It helps if I steal my mind. I've been here before. Familiar. 1, 2, 3 indentations. Palm here. It worked.
Wow.
It was under their
Yeah,
noses
but,
the whole time.
The rest of the remnant in the area may have prevented scans from detecting it.
Yeah, but the premise of this book is that
Zorai was able to make
Vimes
them
goes
stop.
back in time and
How
he
did
has
he
to
learn to use
relive
remnant tech?
the
It's not
event
like
that
there's a
shaped
manual.
him as a copper.
Zorai watched
From the
Watchers.
other side.
That's all I'm getting. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
so
what
basically
means.
he gets cut
What
across
is
his
that?
face and he has to
What's
take the
alright?
role of the sergeant who taught him how to be a
Still
copper,
awake.
Sergeant John Keel.
Moving, but seeing. Learning.
Sounds like the stasis field around
Well,
the first monolith.
starting him along the path
Maybe
that
Zorai
would
was
make
able
him
to
Sam
shake off the
Vimes.
effects. Maybe that changed him.
Yeah. Plus the time monks get involved, and the time monks are always fun with Sweeper and Q and
Here. There's something here. I remember.
Builder machines exhaust me. Mind and body must be engaged wholly or the attempt fails. I can't stop. Without the monoliths, the vault fails. Without the vault, the planet dies. I'm close. Just one more.
The sages got it wrong. Zorai was a woman. That was a voice. My voice. May I have this, Pathfinder?
It's yours. It's always been yours.
I could provide analysis via the scanner. Organic matter, ancient, reads as Angara.
It's Zorai.
She died here. Before she could get to the third monolith. This was me. I would like to spend some time here. But not now. The third monolith can't be far. Come on.
This way?
Yes. This is all feeling familiar. At least I think it is.
Wow.
Third monolith is active.
It's
You
done.
can now start the vault.
You finished what Zorai could not so long ago.
I'm sorry, Tavos.
No, there's nothing to be sorry about. She didn't complete what she set out to do, but she didn't fail. The 2 monoliths she reactivated kept Haval going. Without them, the planet would have died. Go on to the vault, Pathfinder. I think I'll stay here a moment. I have a lot to think about.
To the vault! Whee!
The vault should be open, Pathfinder.
Yep. Yep. You'd probably like Lord Vetinari, the leader of Ankh-Morpork, too, B, by the way. You might like the leader of Ankh-Morpork in the Discworld books, Vetinari. He's a interesting character. Like, he got rid of all the street performers and mimes. Okay, but we can't just list his good points. Yeah, there was one scene where he had a mime in a room, and he held up a sign that says "Learn the words." I'm gonna be honest, I heard next to nothing of what you just said thanks to being in a firefight during the whole time. Okay. When the bang stops banging. By the way, did we level up yet? No, we're still level 11, okay. Why are we so far from level 12? That makes no sense. Whatever. I've killed a lot of enemies, though.
Okay,
All right.
Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running. Remtech. Bet we can grab it on the way back.
Yeah,
I will
if we
add
don't
this
get
map to
killed
your
before we
interface,
can grab it.
Pathfinder.
The best place I've found for Flowet is the lighthouse at the top of the map where you fight the fairy team boss. Lots of them spawn there, especially if you use a fairy spawn food. Not at the top of the lighthouse, it's like right next to the lighthouse.
Well, we turned the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder.
One thing to note is that Flowet doesn't have a lot of competition at the other area that I mentioned.
Now's the time. So much fun.
Did you use only a
Several interface connections converge here.
Sorry.
I will highlight the ones you need.
There must be a trick to this. Let's give it a try.
Yeah, which is why I don't hunt in Area 0 usually. Okay, hold on. You gotta activate these in a certain order. Oh, right. So the number of pillars tells you the order to activate them in. So this is 3. This has none. Wait, no, this has 1. So this is the first one to activate. This one has 2, so this one next. Wait, did that not work? No, okay, it's blinking on and off, okay.
Well, that gets us a step closer.
Whoops. Oh, I can save down here, that's weird. Usually they don't let you save in vaults. I don't see any tangos.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us, you mean?
I don't see anything to grab, so I guess we're good to go. Unless that's what this other console is for. Okay. Then this has to be that one. Because there's no other option for that to be, which means this also has to be here. Okay. Which also means this has to go here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this has to be this. So this has to be that. Which means this is that. And that goes there. There we go.
Looks like that did it.
Ooh, 2 skill points up. You know what I'm gonna use this on? I'm gonna get me another ability. Shoot. Incinerate, maybe? I'd like to get Assault Turret, but I gotta put 9 more points in here, and that's just not going to happen. I could wait for this, but it's fine. I'm gonna grab... I'm gonna grab Incinerate. It's a really good ability. Okay, I'm going to save before I do this, because I'd like to try to grab that rim tech, but if I screw up, we all die.
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! They didn't like that.
The door closed, what?
Loading ammo!
Nullifier. Go, 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 go! Nope, we're dead.
Gravity goes away in 3, 2.
I can't see the enemies that I'm supposed to be killing.
It's closing in on us! Move!
Yep, we
This
do not have
remnant
time to
don't
grab
quit.
the rim tech. Maybe we can. Surely if they put a fight here, there would be enough time to take care
Red
of the
tech,
fight.
grab it!
Cast your eyes to the side and set them so I'll eat. Boom!
Man, never gets less terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Pathfinder Rider, are you there? All our instruments just recorded a surge. What happened?
Vault's back up. We did it.
That's a jest. It can't be. That's not a jest. The vault going through a reset would explain all the readings. I can't wait to hear all about this. Come back to Palav. We've a lot to discuss.
Alright, combat. Grab the 3rd rank of pistols. And since we've got it, may as well grab the 2nd rank of Incinerate as well. Polygon 2 doesn't have Psychic, does it? to his mini
Pathfinder,
Gardevoir
the
wives.
organic life on Havarl has begun to stabilize. It appears the vault is performing biological repairs.
Okay,
Imagine what we'll see here in a few years.
gotcha. So it'll be healing itself. Gallade is a very happy bisexual with male and female Gardevoirs. The male Curlia is like, you're not gonna want me. It's like Gallade's like, ah yes, but holds up bisexual flag. Are we good? No trouble, no trouble, no trouble. Yes, have children and stuff. Ralts, Baneri and Finnegan.
If one of these buildings contains records of Palev's evacuation, we could figure out where Emer's sister went.
Possibly. Or a console might have access to a database.
This is it. Amara Dosen. This must be her. They moved her across the planet.
Downloading information.
Let's get this to Emerd.
Man, we're getting a lot of high UV ray warnings lately. Yep.
Did you find anything about my sister?
Paula was right. They documented everything.
Your sister was moved across Havarl. This data drive should have the specifics.
Thank you. With all this information, I could see Amara again. But the thought of leaving frightens me. This is my home. If I leave, I abandon my duties. What if I never get to come home again?
I can't say if leaving is right for you.
I don't want to die in an unfriendly place. If I leave, that's something that could happen. Perhaps a message, a letter. Perhaps that will be enough.
At least to start, maybe. You can always change your mind and leave later. You don't have to make your, final decision right this minute. Fucking people. Damn it, D. You're not helping. Someone just sent me a picture of Leaf from Pokemon, but she is not wearing anything under her skirt.
An alien, able to use
Nothing's
remnant.
coming to you?
Never thought
No
I'd see
memories.
such a thing.
What? My aunt had a remnant artifact she learned.
Pathfinder Rider, you have done something remarkable here today.
Succeeded where Zorai failed.
Asmus? What are you doing down here?
Renewing old bonds. Talking to you was enlightening. I saw an alien working for us when we had given up. We have isolated ourselves for too long. Perhaps there is a balance we can find. We all need to find balance, I think.
Tavos, I wasn't expecting to see you, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
I've learned a lot in a short time. The Rokar wants simple solutions, but nothing is ever simple or certain, is it? I wish those that were killed could have realized this. But after everything I've seen, I have to hope that they aren't lost forever.
This curious memory transfer.
Reincarnation.
Whatever it might be, I aim to devote resources to studying it. Maybe one day we'll find the truth buried deep within our superstitions.
What do your projections say? Is Havarl going to be safe?
We've already seen improvements. They're small, but statistically significant. In time, the planet will heal. There is some space here at Dar Pelev, and we'll need extra hands to monitor Havarl's situation. Will you extend an invitation to your people? We'd welcome anyone who can help.
I'll pass it along.
Then I'll leave you. I have some numbers to analyze. Can you believe it? For the first time in years, they excite me.
How are we only at 78%? I've completed every quest that I currently have on this planet, and it's only at 78%. That is weird. Alright. Yeah, I didn't post properly the first time, so I went in and posted again in case somebody didn't open the link.
Reg is yours, Pathfinder.
It didn't on mine. It just posted the link and nothing else. So, I apologize about that. Like I said, I couldn't see the picture, so I was like, okay, well some people ain't gonna want to click the link, so I'll just post it again. Alright, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I will be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Alright, first things first.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Yep, that's what I'm headed for.
You missed your appointment.
That's not what I was trying to... Dang it.
Again.
Okay, we got 1 point to spend, collect rewards, get the credits. I kind of want resource minerals.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble.
I had a good reason.
Which was?
When I remember it, I'll tell you.
I can't make a Widow Sniper Rifle 3. Can't make a 2 either. And I probably can't make a 1 either. Nope, I don't have enough copper. But I can make a Carphonex 3 if I get some lithium. Ooh. Can I compare that to my current gun? Damn it. Yes, yes I can. Oh, that's just a straight up. Well, yeah, straight up upgrade. Very small upgrade, but can I buy some lithium from the shop here? Lithium, lithium, lithium. Uranium. I got uranium fevers come and got me down. They're not selling lithium. Okay. Lithium fever. And it doesn't work. Black Widow sniper rifle too. Yeah, look at that. 493. Oh, the Widow's better, actually. That's right. The Black Widow's might be weaker, but it has more ammo in the clip. That's right. Cora wanted to talk to me, so...
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Don't worry, I'll take you when it's time, Cora.
So, Joel.
So,
We haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. You are aliens.
And you're alien to us, so there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
That all you've got? Now that I've proven you can trust me, I was hoping you'd feel more able to open up.
I have certain dissatisfactions that I'd like to leave behind. They're quite personal.
How do you know Moshae Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still
Probably threw you out.
very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value? That sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
As if I didn't have enough on my plate, add deciphering alien psychology.
What plate?
Exactly. See you later.
What plate? Okay, cross-country alliances. Alright, I need to go contact Director Addison from Havarl. Okay, so I need to land back on Havarl now. Since I'm not actually using this, there's no point in taking it with me.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Spelling bee. I'm sorry, sir, but that is incorrect. Release the bees. Chosen the bee. Too late. Bees. Dr. Bee's nuts.
The reports didn't do this world justice. It's ethereal.
Director Addison? No personal appearance? It might have been an outpost.
Thank you, but no. I prefer climate control to these extremes. Given the planet's significance to the Angara, it's appropriate that we assist, but not place an outpost. And the stability you brought? I received a thank you from Aya. That may be the first time I've heard those words in Andromeda.
After the Ket and what they've seen of the exiles, we had to be at our best.
We've had precious few examples of that. Pathfinder might be getting close. Havarl helps. Outpost or not, we're gaining. We need another, but we're gaining. It's promising, and a lot of people have noticed. And there's another matter, a ceremonial one. A statement for the archives.
Is this really the time?
Pathfinder was always a symbol. Like outpost flags hanging in the commons, the people need a connection to reality on the ground. Address them, Pathfinder. What did this mean?
We came here as pioneers, but we're not the only ones in Helios. And that means even better discoveries. On Havarl, we can work together. First contact doesn't end, and it isn't someone else's job. It's here.
Into the books, Pathfinder. Addison out.
Okay, now we're up to 98%, so this other quest should hit at 100%.
Cluster analysis. Pathfinder Ryder, Dr. Tsana Relar, xenobotanist for the Initiative, and my colleague, Dr. Eric Baumgarten.
Xenogenetics. Pleasure to meet you.
I can see why you're on Havarl. Plenty to keep you busy.
Indeed. It can hardly walk without stepping on a new life form. We tread lightly.
Your report of accelerated evolution and rapid growth of nature here caught our interest.
We're analyzing everything we can for clues to replicate the effects on our own crops.
It would have interesting applications if there's a way to control the process.
You understand the end goal.
If we learn to enhance the growth of plants and animals in non-destructive ways, we could end hunger. It would change everything for the Initiative. Our colonies could thrive virtually overnight.
Since you repaired the vault, things are returning to normal, but too quickly for us.
The accelerated life forms you want to study are dying off, decaying.
We're scrambling to scan and catalog everything before it's gone. We could use some help.
Point me at the life forms you need. I'll do the rest.
Anything mutated beyond its baseline growth cycle will aid our work.
I'll provide the most promising genetic markers to scan for.
Thank you for whatever help you can provide, Pathfinder. Rendezvous here when you're finished.
Okay. I just saw a funny image of I don't know if y'all are familiar with Amity Falls at all, or Gravity Falls at all. Owl House, yeah, I might. Yeah, Gravity Falls is what I meant to say, sorry. Well, the picture is Dipper and Mabel changing outfits.
Kieran says Haval would have blasted another Cyclone. 2 at most.
Were the projections so dire?
I could believe it. We came so close to losing everything.
A lot of people are like, well, they can't be identical because one's male and one's female. No, they actually can be. Well, when they talk about identical twins, they're talking about the twins that split from one egg and are completely genetically identical. That's what they're talking about. Yeah. For Dipper and Mabel to be identical twins, they would have to be the same biological sex. Okay. Okay.
I think that's it.
I guess that makes sense, Mabel and Mason. A lot of people.
The malfunctioning fault affected this area. I recommend scanning for accelerated growth. Pathfinder, the life forms in this area display accelerated growth markers.
Yeah, one of my favorite things is when it was a little video. Mabel bites Dipper, so he decides to get even and bites her, but she moans. And he's like, "That's not fair," and she's like, "I'm sorry, I couldn't help it."
The malfunctioning fault affected this area. I recommend scanning for accelerated growth.
You weren't supposed to enjoy it. Anakin wasn't supposed to join the Sith either. Ah! I can do a fire combo all by myself. Hey, Mars. Welcome to the circus. Do 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 do. memes used to be things that, you know, you would do with, like, you know, people in your local area. They would be unique to each local area. Without the internet, you know, people didn't have, like, ways of spreading memes from all over the place. So you'd have, like, inside jokes and things that, you know, only people that you were close with knew about. Is it down in the canyon? Or is it across the canyon? I can't tell. It's hard to tell with this mini-map. It is over here, okay. Oh. So how are you doing today, Mars?
Got 'em all.
That's good. My goodness, yeah, you've been you've been under the effects for a while. 2 weeks or so. Bet next time you'll think twice before you wipe snot out of the baby's nose. Someone else do it. I vaguely recall this. Yeah, gotta get your voice back before camp. Although, hopefully you won't lose your voice in camp this year, because you won't have to do as much shouting, probably. Okay. Oh, did you hear back from, what's his name? Yeah. What'd he say? Yeah. That's fair, yeah. I was just wondering if he was going to be able to make it on such short notice, but we don't even know if we still have a nurse or not. Unless they've said something that I haven't seen in the chat yet. Yeah, that's very unprofessional. Like I tried to tell them when they first started doing it. It's like, guys, we can't be doing this all hours of the night.
Weapons. They had research tech, data pads. Let's find out why.
Oh, the thing where it's not coming up in dark mode? That sucks. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe something went wrong with the add-on? To be fair though, Google Docs should have a built-in dark mode. Ah, that's fair. What am I supposed to be scanning? Oh. Not supposed to be scanning anything, I was looking for a data pad.
The Rokar were studying mutant wildlife too. They want to use it against us. The data pad mentions a camp.
Updating known data. Mission parameters changing.
I am almost out of ammo for my pistol. Well, so we'll probably need to hold off changing the rosters and stuff until we get a definite answer from Josh or Josh's dad. Okay. Do we have much on our agenda for tonight's meeting? Okay. But at least go over tonight, so. I'm kind of worried. Oh, the craft thing? Or was it? Oh, right, yeah.
Nice shot.
Our first and foremost, also we should look at, because we're going to need a grant to get the land, too.
3, 2.
Do we need to form a let me pause while I tell you this. Do we need to form a company before we start, like, getting grants and stuff? Like, do we need to have, like, a formal business that's going to be, like, the run the camp? So, we should probably look into that first, like, what's required to create a business that can have the license and stuff. That should be our first priority, probably. Oh, of course, yeah. I have missed Incinerate. I'm glad to have it back.
Spike the duck.
See, now this is the kind of shooting that Mass Effect excels at. So my brother messaged me yesterday. He was trying to set up Happy Home Designer Animal Crossing for his fiance, and he's like, "But I can't start a new game." I'm like, "Look, I googled it. Like, you're going to have to go to you have to exit the game, go back in. As soon as the 3DS logo disappears, press A, B, X, and Y simultaneously before the title screen appears." He's like, "That's a lot of work." I'm like, "Yeah, but that's what it says to do." And he did it, and then he's like, "Okay, good, we're good to go." And then he hung up. And then he calls back 30 minutes later, and he's like, "Hey, bud, what are amiibo cards?" So I tried to explain to him what amiibo cards were. And then he texts me another half an hour later, and he's like, "Can amiibos get rid of the littles?" And he sent me a picture of the two girls that his fiance has, and they were sitting on his lap. And I'm like, "No, I don't think amiibos can get rid of littles." He's like, "Amiibos are useless."
Sam, what do you get from this?
Analyzing. The Rokar took special interest in mutations that would poison a natural environment.
They wouldn't use that on our worlds.
What are your instructions for
Mommy's
this,
lava.
Pathfinder?
Not the floor is lava.
Erase the whole computer, Sam. No one needs that knowledge.
Acknowledged. Data elimination complete.
Let's wrap things up and get back to our researchers.
Bill's like, I want to sit on mommy. It's like mommy is lava. Terraformer. Achievement unlocked. 15 points. For the staff. Okay. Okay, because hers is... Yeah, hers is a more fancy template, yeah. So you're using the formatting, but using my words. Got it. I mean, I didn't make it very fancy, so... What? They have virtual reality cat petting now. For people who are allergic to cats. But still like cats. You can pet them virtually now.
What have you brought us, Pathfinder?
I got jumped by Rokar. They were researching harmful mutations.
What do you mean, the
hoping to use them
template?
against us.
I hope you put an end to their
you.
work.
Do you have any of their data? May we see it?
I erased everything. We don't need that kind of knowledge floating around.
I was just curious to see the Rokar's idea of good science.
We need to be better than them. This is about improving life, right?
Exactly. Our work could benefit the Angara. Prove the Rokar wrong about us.
I scanned all the mutated wildlife I could find. I hope it helps your research.
We're going to be overwhelmingly busy, aren't we?
Thank you for everything, Pathfinder. We'll get to work.
Complete, overgrown, 100% viability. Alright, we're off this popsicle stand. Well, this isn't the popsicle stand, but you get what I mean. We're leaving. I did! In a roundabout way of speaking. And people are still salty about Chloe being replaced.
Leaving Avarl. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
I think you and Dee will appreciate this. So I'm going to send this to you guys. If my computer won't stop freezing up for 2
Jal
seconds.
said he wanted to see you.
Oh, good.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Let's summon a Persona 4 remake. Drop of consumable supplies at regular intervals. Organic materials. Tech materials. I do like the consumables. Having more of that would be nice. I'm just double checking to make sure there's anything else. Research points. Add common mining. I don't really like mining in this game, to be honest. I can get more credits. Could get improved pricing or increase inventory capacity. Let's go for now and get the munitions.
Maybe for the best.
I've got enough people to patch up without Gil tripping over Karkins.
Not the backup I was hoping for, Lexi. So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul
was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
I can't imagine what he must have gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Axul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Axul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
I convinced Ephra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Axul.
I admire your courage. But Axul's dangerous, and he lacks Ephra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Axul from the Ket. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
I guess I'm going back to Havarl. I thought we were done down there.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Enemies!
Protect Soldier!
If you're wondering why I'm using melee to kill some of the weaker enemies, it's because there's an achievement for killing enemies in melee.
Think she'll talk to us?
It'll take some convincing, but I think so.
Cat!
Protect Soldier!
Down you go!
Ah!
Cat!
Protect Soldier!
That's it. Good work.
No health box. Oh, yes, there is.
Brokar. They died fighting.
Aksul must have sent them to watch over Thuldir.
Don't touch me.
I just want to help.
Your wounds, they're self-inflicted?
They can't. I can't go back. I won't. Oh.
Hush now, sister. The Ket are dead. They can't take you. We won't let them.
You sound like him. So confident. So sure.
You mean Aksul?
He saved me. Gave me a chance to live. And die on my own terms.
We need to find him, Thuldir. Ishare, brave one.
Even in the end, she was devoted to him.
And Aksul's using that devotion to spread hate. The only other person who could reach him is the Moshai.
Another reason to rescue her.
Come on, let's go.
Alright, now we can get off of here and move on, hopefully. Unless somebody else has something they want to send us back to Haval for.
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Ryder, could we talk a moment?
Kilo.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Kilo's right. We gotta do what we can to
You
try
have
to
AVP
survive.
outstanding, Pathfinder.
More? Okay.
What do you miss?
Oh, I've got one Yeah, I still got another pod. Well, this is a good time to grab the, I already got mining operations. Sure, why not? 10% extra XP from finishing combat encounters.
Bubble baths.
Kicking back with an entire sleeve of awful processed biscuits.
That's upsetting on a number of levels.
Why? Want to change your answer?
Maybe.
Entire packet. Alright, see you later, D. Understood. Have a good one, D.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
With what it has to do, it could go thousands of miles below the surface of the planet.
Or completely span it. An underground network. Just a thought, of course. I wouldn't even know where to start hypothesizing how it all works. The remnant builders, whoever, whatever they were, accomplished something far beyond us.
I'm really glad you volunteered to join our crew, by the way.
I am too. New galaxy and all. I'm honored to be here.
No, I mean, I think you're cute and I like seeing you up here.
Oh my goodness, Ryder!
Also, the accent. The accent is, I mean, it's not the only thing, but, okay, I should just go over there to the piloting thing.
Kill me
now.
Ryder, thank you. And so, you know, the feeling's mutual.
Yes! I mean, time to pass line. Serious business. Saving everyone.
I gotta check something real quick, sorry. That's next weekend. Okay, good. For a second, I was like, wait a second, is this Father's Day? No, that's next weekend. What's he doing, golfing? Oh, nice. Gotcha. Is Belle making him something for Father's Day? Or getting... the ship was not... He just gets it. Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Yeah. You may have to be one of those situations where you just can't surprise him and gonna be like, okay, this is what I'm getting you for X present. Please don't go buy it. Yeah. Oh. That's nice.
Descent is green.
Coordinating, path is calm.
Back where we really started. What's new on our first home?
The Ket still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
They never learn. What else?
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And remnants remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
Okay, let's go to allies. And go to Cora Harper.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's an
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper. We're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the Ket.
At least you and these others made it out.
Only just. Our clothes were still smoldering.
What happened?
The Ket chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
Being hunted by an elite anything isn't fun. What were they after?
I don't know. I'm a junior. I just do what they tell me. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Consider it done. Focus on taking care of yourselves.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see the Ket aren't the only ones winning.
To a certain degree of winning, my friend, but... Okay, we'll come back to that later. For now, we have task on EOS to handle.
Pathfinder. A word with you? Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Sounds useful. Good thinking, Mitney.
This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Quite a few quests to pick up and do.
Pathfinder.
Nav points of lost supplies noted, Pathfinder.
Not busting our tails on viability to let resources go so easy. Let's check it out.
A Carphinex 3, you say? Abso-frickin-lutely.
Really hope
Try
all
to
the
kill
scientists will
me,
be safe out
Shane.
here. We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
I'll be interested to see what your scientists learn of Eos.
Yeah.
Hi. You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs
That's fair,
were
yeah.
coming by.
That you're probably
I'm
right
just
in that.
Ryder. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. I'm Fox, chief engineer at your service.
Bye, Fox.
Bye. Stay safe out there.
I'm guessing the Tiny
Work
has already
rosters.
started Minecraft for the
That
day.
datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings, assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert. Too many
I
locations
said
to
that
check
the
them all.
Tiny's
We
already
need to
started
narrow it down.
Minecraft for the day. I saw that you were online on Xbox. Aw.
Another memory trigger?
One of your
Gotcha.
father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
We'll do that at the end of the stream.
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
No promises.
Ryder.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. Comparing with locations from the work roster, it's likely the injury occurred near a monolith.
Let's go.
Ryder, just who I was. Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Hanley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start What the Hell Weather.
What the hell, weather?
New galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered before, I hope not. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
What kind of research are you working on?
Your basic first in scientific work, soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech, because now I need to understand that to survive here.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
It says she has a quest, but how do I activate it?
There. Did you feel that tremor?
Oh, there we go.
We've been tracking major seismic activity lately. But I don't know what's causing it. Something strange is going on out there.
When isn't there? I solved one mystery on EOS and 3 more pop up.
This one might be a blessing in disguise. EOS has massive underground rivers we can't tap, but altering those tremors just right might crack the ground for irrigation. Our seismic survey numbers would be perfect. All I need is someone to place them. Please?
You got it. Just tell me where to go.
I've marked out the areas where the tremors seem centered. Trigger the hammers there. Just be careful. The tremors are getting worse. Anything else before you go?
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Place the first seismic hammer.
What do I
Put the hammer down. You want me to put the hammer down? I'll put the hammer down right on your face. Carphenix 3 months. If I have any, I don't have any. And of course my batteries are low. Console for... Thank you, console, for warning me seconds before my controller died instead of, you know, a minute or two like it normally does, but, you know. It's like, batteries are low, and then died. I mean, I think I've had one of these sets of batteries for a while, but one of the sets is brand new, and I just don't know which set it is, so. I will be back in just a second, sorry. I remember when rechargeable controllers lasted for ages, and now they barely last any time at all. Like, even my PlayStation controller, the brand new one that I only got like a couple years ago, it dies so quickly. Alright, what job are we on? I don't want to go and do the seismic activity just yet. Yeah, let's investigate the monolith site.
Cora, this talent you and PB have.
Biotics?
What does it feel like? Does it hurt?
When you really let loose, it's like a massive, deadly sneeze.
Amazing. What's a sneeze?
Angaras don't sneeze. Oh, I'm supposed to... Gone this way, I think. Hold on. Yeah, I was supposed to... I took a wrong turn.
Hostiles ahead!
And should have took a left at Albuquerque.
Got 'em all. No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice, obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
We got 2 minutes to make it to the work crew. I don't know if we're gonna make it actually, but we're gonna try.
I hope your colonists don't just work. These worlds need normal life.
EOS will have holidays once we figure out the seasons.
I'm trying to look at the potential. In 50 years, this could be a beach vacation.
Looks like we have some scavenger animals on our lost supply crates.
I'll deal with those later. This isn't the time right now. I got 1 minute and 30 seconds to make it to this work crew.
That looks like Ket tech.
We had a legend that formations like this were from the weight of the sky, long before the Scourge.
Help us! Please!
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out?
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
How many people need to get hurt before you stop this?
Pathfinder's got a point, Jennings.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
I mean, he's not wrong, but at the same point, how many people need to die before you realize it's a lost cause? I'll take more ammunition. Okay, and I got 3 points. Let's grab the next rank of yeah, there we go. How close are we to the next rank of soldier? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the skill points again. We're close. We're 4 away from the next rank of soldier. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's see here. So we got another quest here.
You are in excellent physical condition, Aura. Better than anyone on the squad.
Thanks. Didn't realize you were paying attention.
The mind wants what the mind wants.
Recording nav points for survey beacon placement. A trivial task.
Wasn't trivial to this technician. Load his protocol. The job doesn't go unfinished.
Job started. Another step forward. Keep it up, Dad.
Sam, what am I hearing?
Technician Eric Camber's beacon protocols. They appear to include recorded motivational logs.
There must be active remnant in there. Let's check it out. Got 'em all.
The sky is beautiful in its own way.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them.
You're welcome to this world. Few of us would come, even without the kit.
Progress made, whatever it is. Each day, one at a time. You'll be fine.
Okay, where's this going?
I think I just ran over something. This is why we don't let Storm drive. I didn't crash it. I bumped into something. There's a difference. Not a big difference, but there's a difference. But I did very well otherwise. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. There's no reason that I can't ride with someone else or with you or... Yeah. I don't know, it just... Probably with a golf cart I might be fine. It's just I don't want to accidentally run over a child.
More animals on our lost supply crates.
I don't know.
Quick mess to clean up. Not getting any of the supplies back this way, though.
When the kid's just like, Major, stop! It's like, I can't hit the brake in time. Or I misjudged when I hit the brake and accidentally hit them with the car. That's true, but the depth perception is my biggest problem.
Sam, you sure about this?
Yes, Pathfinder. The crates were opened using standard protocols. It's unlikely the local fauna could have accomplished this.
They're bugs, Sam. They didn't do it.
More data
I mean, I'd
is
be willing to
required
try
be
it, but I
definitive,
probably wouldn't go
Pathfinder.
there very fast.
You're
I'd
a
probably
real
be just
machine
the
sometimes,
slowest
Sam.
driver on camp.
Cats. Signals detected ahead, Pathfinder.
No, no. I've never liked riding a cart down that hill. I'm always like, oh god, please let me live. True.
A difficult start. It's admirable you kept trying.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
Recovery's a long-term process.
You know what you could do is just create one email and just put everybody's email address into the address and send it all to them at once. If you did something generic. Okay. Their actual name. Okay. I like that the tracks are remaining. Well, they're starting to disappear, but like I like the tracks remained for quite a while after you drove through. They can't last forever. It just wouldn't work like that. So they would last for quite a while in real life. But alright, that's one of the beacons there. There's a quest here. Spent left there. And see, that's what I ended up doing with all those school districts that I had to message. I just created an email with everybody's email address and it sent it all out at one time instead of sending them individually. After a while, I was like, there's no reason to do that. That's just... Yeah.
Recording Initiative Cryo-Identification E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Yeah.
Last one out during the evac.
She took risks and they didn't work. But nothing worked.
Cleared it. Betting there's nothing left.
I think that's it. Good work.
This confirms it. The crates were opened first, then bait placed. By who?
I'll be like, it's a family matter.
To be certain.
Like, it's a family matter. Everybody just go about your business. I think I'd be slightly worried if she would retaliate against Carly for it, but yeah, Carly was Yeah, I understand. Carly was messaging me last night, and she was trying to go into the breakup. I was like, I'm sorry, Carly, I'm distracted. That's why I'm not responding. And she stopped. I'm like, oh god. I mean, if she brings it up at camp, I'll be like, yeah, that guy's awful, yeah.
My sensors are detecting Ket technology, Pathfinder.
It is, especially since it's her first heartbreak, I guess, or I don't know if it is or not, but I assume it is. Well, she's what, 18, 19? That's like probably the biggest thing that was going on in her life at the time, and it's... I see what I need to do. I need to go around to get here. Yeah. I was gonna say, we need to get her out of her comfort zone, I think. Like, get her to try new things, if we can. Like I said, we need to give her a little, like, task that, you know, it doesn't seem like we're giving her busy work, but is giving her things that she can accomplish to help build her confidence. I haven't gotten to that yet. I'm working my way up to it. I didn't want to ambush her with it. Like, I wanted to, like, you know, slowly work. Like, I've mentioned a few times, like, things that I've done there, but I've never actually directly mentioned her going. But I've been planting the seeds that, you know, it's helpful. So, nah. Not too much. She was on vacation last week, so I intend to sort of work that into it. I kind of want to wait for camp to bring it to really bring it up. So it's probably be easier to explain face to face than it would be, you know, virtually. So.
Reported as a loss. Supplies eaten by scavenger bugs. Let's be more careful next time.
Recommendations noted, Pathfinder.
Yeah, that'll be fun. You know how old she is?
We lost.
Oh wow. I wasn't sure if she was more our age or younger,
more
so...
or less reclaimed is
I guess she's younger.
strange.
A hard world. But
Wait,
you
she
can
can't be
use
born in
anything you try.
2025?
People want to come here, just like they wanted to come to Andromeda. Except now they'll know what they'll find.
That makes significant more sense, yes.
You can see it from almost anywhere.
Look, we actually had it. There actually was a child whose birth date was put in as like 2024, wasn't it? Yeah. And it's like, well, he's a baby, so where are we gonna put him? That, I hope so. But the thing is, when you ask him to do anything, he's running to Dale saying that we're, you know, trying to take over and push him out. And you know, being tyrannical. It's like, do you just not want to do anything, Jordash? Is that what it is? Yeah, he didn't.
Progress, right, Dad? Probably simple, but in a new galaxy, and after I... Never mind.
He's never messaged
What are
me
you
asking if
talking
there's
about,
anything
kid?
that we need, so... And honestly, I wasn't expecting, like, I was expecting, you know, we would run our camp and, you know... Yeah. We have our Yeah. Kind of mad they got Peyton upset, because if Peyton is pregnant, then she doesn't need to be getting upset. Because that's not good for your body when you're pregnant.
We purpose build, world by world. That's the way to keep things going.
We're outfitted best we can be.
Gil has tuned the Nomad perfectly for Eos.
Ow.
We're all clear.
Cat ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
One's gone. That's teamwork.
This remnant site attracted the Scourge, Pathfinder. Unstable activity nearby.
I do love a good Carphanex pistol.
time for a field op, Jal. What's your combat disposition?
I kill the enemy before they see me. Do I need another one?
No, that'll do fine.
I was at the dollar store yesterday morning, and there was a kid who was very obviously on the spectrum to some degree. It's just one of those instances when you can just tell. And he was excitedly telling everyone that would listen to him about the candy that his, I guess it was his mom or his grandma was getting him, so.
Embedded in solid rock. Impressive engineering.
Can't interface with it. Guess we'll never know.
Were these shards of something bigger?
Tell you what, like, the kids who are completely blind and have low functioning autism, like, I feel really bad for them sometimes, because it's like you got doubly, like, smacked. Because, you know, already being blind gives you a lot of disadvantages and a lot of, like, you know, adjustments you have to make to your livelihood. But then you throw in low-functioning autism as well, where you're not really cognitively aware of what's going on around you.
Okay, firing the first hammer. Hold on to something.
Yeah.
Remnant coming from below!
Oh, yeah.
Remnants are attacking!
Yeah.
I must borrow one of those hammers. For important reasons.
That's a big tremor for a couple of remnant. Let's place the next hammer.
I wonder why they were testing roguelike mechanics for Assassin's Creed. Surely there has to be a reason behind it, but... Right. Well, Elden Ring just released a, it's kind of like a Fortnite DLC. You know how in Fortnite you have a ever like lowering like area to fight in. So Night Rain is kind of like that. So as you're like going through and like time passes, your area gets smaller and smaller, which means you want to start on the outside and work your way
Guess you run out
inward.
of names eventually.
But once it reaches down to its smallest point, a boss appears and you have to kill the boss, and then the map resets itself and another day starts.
Activating automated
and then you have to go through it all again. Also, you don't get to play with your character from the normal Elden Ring. You have to select one of like 5 preset characters to play as.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
And each one has their own specialties and special skills and things like that, so... Like, miniature nerd who was doing the video, he showed off the archer and the berserker, so... But I don't know about the others, so... And it's multiplayer, so you can have allies helping you if you don't want to do it alone. Your cat's trying to insert themselves into the situation. It's like, why would... maybe she doesn't have one. Although, it's kind of hard to function today in today's society without a email address.
Keep it up, Dad. You promised. Doesn't matter that I'm sick. You're in the future.
The person who left this behind, she was part of the first wave of colonists, wasn't she?
The probability is high. This researcher may have left data pads at other remnant sites as well.
Back to my vehicle. Aviva the best rhymes, not to end rhymes, because I'm all about value, work, capture, and...
Aya is watching what happens on Eos very closely.
Hopefully Padromo sets a high bar. Your first outpost. It must mean something to you.
Careful!
Ryder, Ket constructs ahead.
Okay, we're gonna have to drive down that because I don't know if I can get back up the hill to get back to the Nomad.
Let's do this!
Use the Nomad for cover.
Another job done, Dad. Reset and hit the next. I'm watching, and I'm proud. Eric Jr. signing off.
Job done, Eric's.
Cora. Sheesh, somebody cutting onions in here? Joe, what if I told you about cutting onions directly under my nose? Like, Joe, against my better judgment, I'm going to give you a knife. You're like, ooh, grab your hands. It's like, wait a moment, hold on. I'm not done.
Kett machinery, Ryder. We should be careful.
Very, very simple. Very, very easy.
You're a long way from the flock, little duck.
Little duck? Who is this?
Someone who's got work for you. Come to my nav point, if you think you're up for it.
Don't want to keep him waiting, little duck.
Little duck.
That is not becoming a thing.
I am infant. There are beautiful creatures in my territory. The patrol that captures them will be rewarded. Patrols that do not will be punished.
Sounds like we've already had an effect.
Did I what? No.
Whoa. The Kett built all this? They don't just have a base here. This is a stronghold.
Huh.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
I guess I was lucky. Or my sinuses were just so clogged up all the time that it couldn't get any worse.
Mining zones in this region are available.
Yeah.
Available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Little stinker. Tell my brother that about the where you said that you play mommy as lava. I'll get that later, it's fine. Nope. That's it. That's it. That's it right there. Dang it. There we go. Trying to decide what I want to order for lunch today. I don't really want pizza. I had pizza yesterday. I got I went out and got a Red Baron's frozen pizza.
Because we have to press on.
Politicians, always helpful.
No, there's no ramen place around me that I can order from that's not going to cost me $40.
The Angara always seem to be hugging someone or punching them. Do you get sick a lot?
Maybe. Illness is a private matter.
If I need ramen that badly, I do have cup
no
noodles
sick
that I
days,
can.
no starve a fever, nurse
eat.
a cold?
It's suddenly very hot in here.
Want some Medigel?
Please, stop.
Dairy Queen? It does sound tempting. I actually had that. You remember the cheesecake that I brought up, the orange dreamsicle cheesecake? I actually had one of those the other night. It was Friday night, I think.
The Kett just have to make their mark.
And
Clear the
it's
Kett off
good.
Eos for good.
Whatever the Kett build, we can break.
Kett signals detected ahead, Pathfinder.
Lemon cheesecake.
Black Rock Tande. Eos has teeth.
Naomi.
Remnant pillars ahead. Be careful, Ryder.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Frizzy hair, 42. We got a bot in the chat. I'm getting rid of it. Yeah, I got it. I noticed it, so I was like, I may as well just grab it. So I was at a stop anyways for a second. I was trying to orient myself on the map and figure out where I'm going next. Oh. What gets me is that the VA has been having veterans send us documents with no explanation, no phone number, no email address, and they have none of that information on file. Like, how are we supposed to contact these people and let them know that we don't know what they're asking for? If they
Heads up. Looks like a Ket construct.
Just because you send us your document doesn't mean we know what you're wanting us to do with it. Like, I can make a paper airplane, I can make a swan. But I don't think that's what you're wanting. Funny. I still have in my searches the grilled cheese where I was asked to look for grilled cheese for Dassy. She's really smart. Huh? I said, because you're really smart. Yeah. That's weird. We'll need to remind her. It's like, hey, when you're doing applications, make sure you put your email address, or a prospective employer might not be able to contact you. Oh no, I'm being shot at. Whatever will I do? That's way more epic music than the situation calls for, game. There better not be like a thresher mole about to come out of the ground. There are no thresher moles in this game, but still. I know, I've beaten this game before. If there's a thresher mole, I didn't see it in like 70 hours of play last time.
Bet there's Ket in there.
Enemies! Smoke. Can't get a shot.
Yeah, use the Nomad for cover, idiots.
What's the grenade?
Hey, idiots, there's someone invisible right here. Alright, we're looking for the there it is. Alright, it's another drone recovered.
I think that's a remnant device.
I advise scanning it, Pathfinder.
What's this doing in a Ket camp?
Judging by the damage, the Ket were extracting data. This core is too damaged to properly read what they received.
Then we'll just have to find more.
I kind of want Culver's, but Culver's is so expensive, but it's so good. Their root beer is excellent. Yeah, but their root beer is excellent. That makes sense, yeah. Their burgers are just good in general. Like, I like their grilled chicken
We
sandwich.
have to. We're here to explore.
It's about the only place I can get a grilled chicken sandwich anymore.
Years of keeping our heads down.
Because McDonald's don't have it, Burger King don't have it, Wendy's don't have it.
Determined that it will be soon.
I don't think I've ever had Chick-fil-A's grilled chicken sandwich. But to be fair, I can't go to Chick-fil-A very often because most of the people I ride with don't want to bother with the line for Chick-fil-A, because it's always backed up. Yeah, it's like 3 miles away. Well, that's probably an exaggeration. It's probably more like 2 miles, but still. It is through traffic. I will take care of you later, Invictor. It's too late in the stream to start a battle with you. But I promise you, next stream, I'm coming to your Ket base and we're gonna kick your Ket butts. Is it when I place the third hammer that the thing is going to happen? Because I'd rather not trigger the thing today.
Heads up. Looks like a Ket construct.
Doesn't look like there's any health boxes here, unfortunately. This is why I miss being able to carry mid-gel, like in previous games. Having on-demand healing was very nice, instead of having to find boxes to heal at. Yeah, but definitely I want the jump jets in the next Mass Effect game. That's not gonna happen, that's too steep. Okay. How do I get up there? I hit the side and immediately, nope, that's not gonna work. I was hoping that I'd... Hold on. Turn around. Drive up, switch, boosts. And nope, it just barely didn't make it. Oh well, that's fine, we'll find another way up. Like that!
Sawtooth Plateau. All those broken pieces like a dragon's jaw.
I wonder what all these bits of remnant tech used to be.
And I'm wondering what broke them up.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Nice work.
Okay, I'm really gonna
Mining
have to
zones
pick
have been
something
added to
to
your
order
nav
because I have
system,
30
Pathfinder.
minutes until the stream ends, and I would like to have food here when it happens. There is the Sakura 17 Japanese restaurant, but it's far. It's got a $1 long distance fee, but the food's pretty good. Does it have the... Yeah, okay. You can get a side steak for $10. Good gracious.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
The chicken fried rice is good though. I like that.
Oh, Gil wanted you to check in.
And you had it set to the wrong place. Yeah. No 24-hour service for you.
Your ship's layout confuses me.
Bridges 4, engine rooms aft, med bay starboard.
Smart stuff up front, powers him back.
That helps.
Where's Gil? Godzilla roll. Just one like, and I'll destroy Tokyo at 2 a.m. for literally no reason. Godzilla like this post. Say no more.
There you are. Gotcha.
Do I need to get Lexi to do a psych review?
Maybe. People have been telling me I'm crazy my whole life.
Yeah, we have a double
Just
dragon.
dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it.
We have a place
but
called
you
Double
just-
Dragon, that's correct, yes.
It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker.
The one near
Card
me is
game,
okay.
Bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude.
We've had it for quite a while, actually.
Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost heads up. We should play sometime.
Maybe if we get a break from duty.
A little distraction can be useful. Let yourself wander a bit. You might come back sharper. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
I gotta talk to Mom and see if she can arrange to take me down Friday for the Friday before camp. So, and that's assuming we get permission to become that early, of course. We need to ask Dale if we can find out about that, because we'll need all the time we can get. Let me retranslate that. I will ask Dale on Tuesday about that, since you don't want to ask Dale things. That is completely fair. I'd love to get a sub from Subway, but it's gotten so expensive. Subway's like ridiculously expensive. It's not that it wasn't good last time I had it, just I can't afford it. Penn Station's always been expensive, but their food is really good. Where Penn Station gets you is that you can't get a combo, so like you have to buy sandwich, drink, and fries separately. And if I'm ordering Penn Station, I want the fries and the lemonade. I mean, I want the sandwich too, but you get what I mean. McDonald's is about to get their chicken snack wraps back. After way too long without them. But they're not going to have the grilled, which is going to annoy me, because that's what I used to go get a grilled snack wrap from McDonald's for when I just wanted something quick. I would get like a small fry and a grilled snack wrap. Chick-fil-A's not on DoorDash anymore. No wonder I haven't seen them in a while. So I guess I really won't be having Chick-fil-A anymore. There's no way that's going to arrive in time. Actually, probably not much. I mean, our order's going to arrive in time now that it's so late.
Those look horrifying. Dutch will love them.
Love them.
Thank the Pathfinder.
Thank
Alright, let's play some poker, Gil.
So, Ryder, big news. I think I found my purpose in life.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Thrashing you at poker? Should I deal?
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you like.
Don't.
Alright. You can deal first. Having fun?
Getting my ass kicked is what I'm doing.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jill. I know. Jill and Gil.
She must be a glutton for punishment.
That's her. That's how I know she'll always be there. Jill's a fertility expert. Heads the initiative CRC. My only real friend from back home. I bet 50.
I call. The CRC?
Colonial Repopulation Committee. She's always teasing that I'm making her job harder. Says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
Growing our numbers is paramount to our survival here.
Sure. But that's Jill's purpose. I'm not just going to adopt it. See what I did there? I'm not just going to adopt it.
I saw.
You should meet her. You'll see. She's amazing. Another 100.
I fold.
Another one for me then.
Well, that's that. You win.
I've achieved my true purpose in life. What will I do now?
Congratulations. Good game.
You two. Jill predicted you'd be my downfall. Can't wait to tell her she was wrong. Another streak intact, I'll say.
Ouch. Have fun. And thanks for the game.
To be fair, I could have cheated and I chose not to. Is that Liam? It is Liam.
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
There's a place called Pardon My Cheesesteak.
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing a new galaxy that we have it sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right?
Alright, let's go watch this new memory. I need to look up how to upgrade my Carphinex because I can't do it with development, so I need to figure out how to make it stronger. I'm going to continue using it. It's habitation deck. They've added Domino's to DoorDash, but it's, you know, nothing is cheap on Domino's. It's like, if you're gonna buy from Domino's, do it on their app where you can get like their coupons and stuff, because Domino's is so expensive but so good. Now that Domino's has stuffed crust, I was like, Pizza Hut's gonna have to work hard to get me back because I have no reason to order Pizza Hut
One of your father's
anymore.
memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is from when your parents returned to Earth after your mother was diagnosed with her disease.
This is going to be
It's simple. We take Sam.
Who?
I named the AI. Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Sam. We use your research and interface Sam with an implant.
My work on biotic implants was yielding results, but this... I don't know.
What did the doctor say?
Alec,
What did he say?
it's getting worse.
There's your answer. This will work. Sam can fix you.
Alec, I'm not some war you have to win. You're not an N7 anymore.
That doesn't mean we...
They kicked you out
They
of the
do have a
Alliance for this.
McAllister's.
We're talking about your life.
I enjoy their sandwiches, but
Alec, did you ever
they
consider
messed up
that
my
maybe
sandwich
it's my
bad the
time
last
to
time I
go?
ordered from them, so I always wait
I'm
a while
human.
after it happens before I
We die.
order again.
It
'cause
happens.
Ellen, please. Losing you is not an option. The kids aren't gonna lose their mother. God knows they never had a father.
Then give them one.
They just asked for a refund.
So can this Sam talk yet?
Hello, Ellen. Why did the tree go to the dentist?
Um,
To get a root canal.
Humor algorithms. I can't seem to get the hang of it.
or maybe it's the guy teaching them?
Maybe it's the guy teaching them?
That felt so real. Mom was right there, alive.
It was the first time I met Ellen. My education on human mortality began that day. Your mother seemed prepared to die.
But Dad wasn't ready. Mom was just trying to prepare him.
Even though all human beings one day expire.
Yeah, but when it's someone you love, it's not that cut and dry.
I'm beginning to understand where your father's resolve came from. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course. Your father's personal logs.
See, we should have a new...
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
Give me that, Alec. We've heard enough of you talking. Right. So, here's the irony. My research on biotic implants and EZO caused this stupid disease. But maybe it'll save me, too.
No maybe about it.
Hey, this is my secret log. Anyway, the right type of implant, joined with the right type of AI, could actually bolster human physiology. Even as the disease is trying to kill me, the implant and Sam are counteracting it, keeping things balanced. Result? I get to hang around a little longer. Maybe collect on all those anniversary dinners this guy owes me.
As a Quarian and historian, how do you view your people's reaction to the Geth?
Well, we banned artificial intelligence, which was understandable, but that was taking a hammer to a rather delicate nail.
Which was what?
The very thing that sparked the revolt. The first Geth who asked us, Creator, does this unit have a soul? But how could it have a soul? Geth had no meaningful perceptions of the world or diversity of experiences we take for granted. Worse, the Geth saw us as the Creator. The revolt was inevitable. We were their superiors, and they resented it.
Ryder, Barlabon says you're looking for me. It's not every day an XN7 looks for the Shadow Broker. Anything can be had, provided you can pay. Especially when the tech involves artificial intelligence. The Council will have specters all over my ass if they catch wind of this. Translation, I'll get you the code you want, but the price just doubled. If you try to renege, I've got people. People with guns.
Yeah, but I think the people with guns would be very surprised to meet Alex Rider. He may not have been at Shepard level. Huh? I don't get that, I'm sorry. Oh. Well, the Alec Rider, not Alex Rider, my bad.
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink.
Yeah, the protagonist is Ryder, either Sarah or Scott, the child of Alec Ryder and Ellen Ryder.
The hostage crisis in hydroponics ended after Nexus security forcibly removed protesters, resulting in numerous injuries. Tensions reached a boiling point after protesters complained their families were being kept in stasis in favor of sleepers with political connections. This is HNS.
Yeah, again, they really should have. They were going to go for media. We really should have done a news broadcast first, because, like, this is just making more depression for people.
No, it isn't what we wanted, but what choice do we have? How the hell should I know? Spender. Pathfinder.
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought out of cryo.
Did you forget the stink that playing favorites has already caused? Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, that's a request you can make. Access the sleeper records through Brekker's console. It's none of my business. Until you make it a problem for me. Understood?
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
I heard that the chief engineer on EOS went back into cryo.
There have been a few such requests. The first few months in Helios were disheartening.
Now that Prodromos is on track, I want her redeployed.
Chief Engineer Grace Lito, designation E97 Durango. Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Why do some colonists have a number letter designation?
All initiative members do. In the CV file somewhere, anyway. It isn't relevant when everyone is doing everything. I suppose it's like caring about a middle name. Do you not know yours?
I wasn't aware I had one.
You were in select company, even before you were made Pathfinder. Sarah Ryder, Pathfinder. Specialist designation A03 Malapa.
Something interesting?
An A and low odds. Someone's an early adopter.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
I suspect that Alec put our names down, like, before he even asked us to go with him. So that's why we have such a high designation, probably. He was like, yeah, and I'm bringing my children with me. He's like, have you asked your children yet? Details, details, details. Alright, is there anything else to do on the Nexus? I died for my country. The Nexus is on hold right now. Oh, I can return this relic to Aya. That's something I can do quickly. I'm just looking for small things to, so I'm getting something done, and not, just wasting the time that we have left in the stream. So we have 8 minutes left in the stream.
Begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS.
Seriously, can we get like some nice jazz music playing instead? Like, something that doesn't make us all want to go crawl back into our cryopods.
Ryder.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
No, I don't. Don't lie to me, Sam.
I can feel the Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
Yeah, we definitely do not want the cat finding Aya. That would be like a worst case scenario. Oh, Mars, did you get anything on the Audible? It's got a site-wide sale going on right now. Everything is up to 80% off. Some stuff is significantly discounted thanks to it. Though if you have credits, I would wait to spend them, because while everything is discounted, you are losing value on using your credits. Yeah, my rule of thumb is if a book costs less than a credit, I don't use the credit on
Pathfinder, did you make it to Havarl?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
Why would the Scourge target that ship?
It must have been a remnant vessel, or maybe there's remnant tech in the helmet itself. Can you imagine? Our ancestors using the remnant? I need to study this further to fully understand it. I'll let you know if I discover anything.
You got it.
Thank you, Pathfinder.
I should get moving.
Come back soon.
Alright, it's a little bit early, but we're going to go ahead and end off for today. I want to thank you for joining me. We're just getting back in the saddle after 2 weeks of, not doing things. So hopefully we'll be back to, business as usual from next week onward, and at least until it's time for camp, in which case, we'll have another week at least off. So, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll consider joining me on Friday for the grand finale of Final Fantasy II, if everything goes as planned. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great day. Goodbye.